What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm holding my baby in my hands because he will not stop cooing. Like he's about to be 4 months and it's just blah 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 blah. They don't stop. They go on and on. So if y'all hear him cooing, that's what he do. That's my baby. You can't see him, but he's here. All right. What are we talking about today? I really want to get into how I don't understand why we can't be parallel as women and men, and we have to intersect. We have to like always come to this same point of, is it you? Sorry, I'm sick, y'all. So if you hear some congestion, I'm sick, but I'm still gonna get this content out to y'all because it's important work. It's important work. So I don't understand why it has to be interchangeable for the roles, why I need to step into your role or you step into my role in a relationship. I think that women and men exist in like side by side. And what I mean by that is not like women and men are partners, but women and men serve so many purposes in the world that are so different. Like the way women nurture, the way women elevate, the way women encourage, the way women love, the way women exude sexiness and confidence and softness and beauty. It's just something that a man can never do. I don't think he should ever want to, but even if he wanted to, it's going to be very difficult for him to do that. Now, men, how hard you work, how considerate you are, how selfless, how strong you have to be to lead a family, to make decisions, to make the hard calls, and also how you exude masculinity, how you can smell after you get off work and still be sexy. Like, it's just an insane thing how you can make a hard, rough exterior feel so gentle to a woman that you love. A woman can't do that. Neither should she ever want to. So the point that I'm making is, I think the conversations are redundant at this point. I think it's the same conversation in this circle because it's never going to find a solution, because we don't really understand how our minds work and how different our minds are. Ooh, got a little peekaboo. The way my mind works towards my husband is in the want for his approval. Now, I don't seek validation from my husband in the sense of how valuable I am, but I do seek his confirmation that what I'm doing is pleasing to not only him, but to his vision, to his purpose, and what he wants. Because I am instilled into my husband's vision. What's best for my husband is what's best for me. What's best for my husband is what's best for my children, because he's ultimately the one with the biggest vision for our family. It doesn't mean I have no outlook in the future. I have no ways of projecting where I want to go or what I want to see or who I want to be, but all of that is within the vision of what he has for us. God helps him, he guides him to understand what it means for the Carson family to be successful. I have so much input in that. I'm sorry, I feel horrible. I have so much input in where we're going, in what we're doing, in how we're doing it. I really do. But I rest so easy knowing that ultimately the decision will be his, the responsibility will be his, and he will figure it out. Whatever figuring it out means. Now, and the vice versa from what I've heard from my husband is his vision, what he wants to do is give me the world. You see how that works? I want to do everything within my husband's vision. I want to make sure that I align with everything that he wants for our family, that we believe the same, that we worship the same, that we communicate, that we are connecting in the same frequency, in the same understanding, in the same pace, at the same pulse. I want to be one with my husband. I don't want to be individual. He foreign, you foreign? I don't want to be individuals. I'm sorry. Everybody says, oh, I'm still my own person. And I want to be one with my man. I want to think how he thinks. I want to finish his sentences. I want us to be on the same page at all times. And I understand that this is not something that is easy. And I never will tell you that that's easy. But that's what I want. I want to be so connected, so aligned. I want to mirror him. I want us to look at one another and see the same vision. I want us to look at one another and feel accomplished when we reach our goals, when we send our kids off to college, when we hear about their accolades. When I succeed, he succeeds. When he succeeds, I succeed. I want us to be of one mind. I want us to be aligned. Because with him and me, that makes a whole. And I want to be whole with him, is what I'm saying. To be whole with him, I have to be within his vision. I have to be and understand what he needs to accomplish this vision. But the kicker is, my husband's vision is to give me the world. He wants to succeed, and I am his muse. I am what pushes him every day to go out there and try to conquer the world. So why wouldn't I be within that vision? My husband wants to give our children the world. My husband wants to show me how lucky I am to have married a man like him. And that is a beautiful thing to watch every day. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't work, but my children all my life. And I have heard so many conversations along the side of, you lose yourself in motherhood, you lose yourself in marriage. You're supposed to. You're supposed to lose yourself in motherhood. You're supposed to lose yourself in marriage, because you know what? When you lose that version of yourself, you gain a new one. And she's so much better. She's more patient. She's more kind. She's more understanding. She's more nurturing. She's more centered. She's more emotionally intelligent. I got so much going on in this video. Babies, sinus infection, people playing outside, my mascara running. I'm sorry. I want to be new. I want to be a new woman within my marriage. I don't want to be the same. I don't want to club anymore. I don't want to get belligerently drunk. I don't want to endanger myself anymore. I'm not a crash out, and I used to be. I'm not speaking holier than thou, because I used to be. I used to be something a force to reckon with, I tell you that much. But I'm happy. I'm happy in the lazy river. I'm happy coasting. I'm happy to get off the roller coaster. I'm so content with coming home and seeing my beautiful children's faces, with coming home and getting a kiss from my husband. Not even coming home because I don't really go nowhere, but with him coming home and seeing us and us connecting every night after work, and this routine that ultimately is structured, that leads to the most beautiful, perfect foundation that we can build a legacy on. And that is what it is to be in a relationship and coexist and go alongside one another without stepping on each other's toes. It's to appreciate the moments that help you build that foundation, that help you build that structure, that help you keep everything in alignment. And that's what that is. A routine is not boring. A routine is not, oh, all I gotta do is cook. Oh, I gotta clean. Oh, the kids are my responsibility. Oh, I'm just so sick of this. I'm so sick of doing this. Why don't he do more? Why don't he do this? Let me give you a news flash. Let me tell you something. The moment you stop worrying about all that he don't do, the moment you stop worrying about all that she don't do, you find yourself focusing on what you could do better. And that rubs off onto your partner because they're a reflection of you. And when you do better, y'all do better. And when you and your husband or you and your spouse do better, your kids are better. And when your kids are better, excuse me, I'm talking about you. When your kids are better, your family unit as a whole is better. And y'all function properly. And y'all aren't toxic. Go ahead, tell them. A household where children don't have peace is not cute. A place that you can't call home and can't say that you and your family can rest there that's not the goal. The goal should not be to take a dude for all he has, to have a baby with a celebrity, to get a hall pass. I feel as though we're getting lost in the plot. I fear that we're getting lost in the plot of what it means to have successful relationships. What it means to want better for ourselves. If we don't learn, Jigs, I think that if we don't learn how to get along with the opposite sex, don't worry about forever. You talking about, what if I get divorced? You can't even get along with a man. You can't even be a friend to a man. You can't even respect a woman. Let's start there. You can't even take the time to consider somebody before you consider yourself. You so selfish. You don't even know what it means to look at other people when you walk through any type of place. You don't even look at others because of how self-centered you are. No doors open for nobody. You don't smile. You don't really know what it means to feel love. But I'll give you a clue. Love is an action, and it's reciprocated from the decisions you make, from the information you receive. It's like a flow chart. I'll receive a piece of information. Information can be neither good or bad. It can neither be negative or positive. You choose the way you interpret the information. So let's choose positive. Then it goes and it flows over to a decision. You have to a belief. What do you believe about this information? Do you have faith in it or do you doubt it? From that flow of belief, you go down to your feelings. Do you have anxiety or do you have anticipation about what's yet to come? From that feeling, what does it produce? A function? And is that function powerful or powerless? That's it. Choose to believe in your relationships. Have faith that you'll make it to the end. Have a feeling of anticipation for the future of what's good to come. And feel powerful in the function of how y'all what your image reflects to this world. What you and your spouse stand for. That's the key. So thank you for tuning in today. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been great, featuring my beautiful son, my handsome big boy, who gave me a good 5 minutes at the end to go ahead and wrap that up. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.